Welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 24 of Vlogmas. And for me, this is the last video I have to film because Christmas Day is already done. So I can't believe I did it because I won't be saying any of this in tomorrow's video. So a huge thank you to everyone who has watched these videos, who has liked, who has commented, who has subbed, who has stuck with me because they were subbed before. It has been a huge undertaking, but I'm so pleased I did it, and I'm just, yeah, it's been a big learning curve. I've learned a lot about myself, about filming, about editing, but I'm so pleased I've done it. It's a huge thing to say I achieved in 2020, especially given the way the latter half of this year has gone. I'm so pleased. So thank you so much for all of your support, because it would literally be pointless without you. So thank you. So for today's video, I am doing my 2020 planner flip through. I don't often complete planners. I think I have completed one in its entirety without any pauses or anything, and that was in a horizontal. So this is my first ever completed vertical. I say completed, I've still got to finish Christmas week, and I haven't planned next week because this is a memory planner, so I haven't done that one, but I will. I really love the kits. I've got 2 New Year's kits from Anna that I want to use, and so I'm feeling pumped to do those weeks. But I wanted to get this video up as part of Vlogmas because it's just a pretty big achievement, to be honest, guys, and to have completed this, and I just felt it was a really ideal video for Vlogmas. I just realised while I'm doing this, I wanted to make a note of like which shops I used. Tilly did this in her flip through earlier in the year, and I thought it was like really interesting. So to see like how many kits you use from different people. So I'm going to do that while I'm flipping through. So yeah, I'm just going to flip through it and talk about who the kit was from and a little bit about the plans for that week, though I've not had many plans this year. I've just gone through, so in case you haven't watched any of my flip throughs of previous planners, I do put post-it notes over stuff that I can't show on the internet. It's easier than me blurring. Honestly, blurring would take forever, so I hope you don't mind the sea life post-it notes throughout this. It's just it means it's quicker for me to get this video up. But as I was just flipping through putting those down, I was like, I'm actually feeling a bit emotional looking at the first half of this year, because obviously we haven't really done anything. Like, I've been batch planning the end of this planner to make sure it was ready for this video, and it feels a little bit overwhelming to realise that we've been in lockdown for 41 weeks. And I know lockdown has varied during that time, but I have been working at home, not really left the house, not really had plans for 41 weeks. So it's pretty, when you look at it like that, it gets you a bit. But I'm excited to look back anyway. So let's go. So this is New Year's of 2020, and this kit is from Planner Choco. So this was my first vertical spread because I was in a horizontal up until this planner, and I think it's really cute. It is absolutely not going to be to everyone's taste because it's so bright, but I really like it. I actually like New Year's spreads being really bright, and this one to me is quite traditional New Year's colours. I actually went back through this planner this week and added a bit of foil to some of the spreads because I only really started using foil in kind of May of this year, so I thought that I would add a little bit of foil to spreads I thought needed it, and I felt this one did require some foil. I won't be talking about where all the stickers are from because we would be here forever, but all my favorite shops are linked in the description of this video. So where I get my functionals, where I get my foil, you know, where I get character stickers, that kind of thing. So definitely have a look there. In terms of like a brief look through of plans, I mean, we were able to celebrate New Year with other people, so that was different. This is when we went to see Knives Out. That was ages ago. I remember going to see that. I thought it was further down in the year, but we went to the cinema to see that. Oh, cinemas, what are you like? And I was in the midst of auditioning for a show, which has not happened, and the show actually was supposed to happen in 2019 and didn't for other reasons, so the show's been delayed by like 2 years, but this was me auditioning it for it again. So that is the first week. The second week, this is from Plush Paperies, who isn't open at the moment but is coming back. I mentioned, because I've shown this spread before, this was in my kind of spreads I'm disappointed in video. the issue for me with this one is that it wasn't a kit I'd actually bought. I got sent it accidentally, but I wanted to use it because I thought it was cute, but I didn't really do it justice. I was seriously back planning this week, and so I think I wasn't even really sure what my plans were, and I just don't think it's my best work. But I added some rose gold foil yesterday, and I think that kind of elevates it a little bit. In terms of plans for this week was more Jekyll and Hyde stuff. I was teaching, which is just crazy to think I was teaching. Oh, we went to the Waffle House for lunch. Oh, Waffle House. Oh, I would so love to go out for waffles right now. Then next we have when we went to Disney. So this kit is from Harriet Wright Designs, and actually I really like it in these lights. It's a hollow foil, and I don't use hollow that often, but actually it really pops. Because every time I kind of think about the spread, I'm like, I'm kind of disappointed that I used it. But the reason I use this kit is because it was based on the Aqua Arundel collection, and I have the Aqua Arundel collection, which I actually picked up in December the year before when I went on my solo trip to Disney. But I was wearing my Spirit jersey, and I had my rucksack and stuff, so it felt like a good, like I have this rucksack literally in person. And do I have the ears? I don't think, do I have the ears? I don't know, they're at my mum's. I don't know if I have the ears, but I definitely have the Spirit jersey. But yeah, so we went to Disney on the Sunday, and we were there in Paris for most of the next week. So I wanted to use a Disney kit for this week, and then it's a Paris kit for the week after. Oh, I would give anything to go to Paris right now. But yeah, in terms of the rest of stuff this week, I had events. That's why there's quite a few. I was away for an event in Stratford for 3 days. So I was just away back to back. And it feels so weird to think that was my life once. That one day, you know, again, hopefully in the future, I will travel all the time again. And for my job, like, I literally travel all the time at certain periods of the year, and it really gets you down because you're living out of a suitcase and stuff. And now I would give anything to be doing that. So yeah, but I actually really like this one. And this washi is from Fantasy Design Store. I added that on, and I do think that helps bring the spread together. Then we have the week that we were in Paris, and this kit's by Plan & Choco. And I went back and added foil to this spread a couple of months ago, and it was a beautiful kit anyway. It's honestly, this is one of my favourite spreads ever. It was in my favourite spreads video. But it just, the foil just really elevated it. And so yeah, we were in Paris, we were in Disneyland on the Monday as well. We did like early magic hours both days. We were really good, really made the most of the time. And then we went to Paris. We went to the Eiffel Tower. We climbed the Arc de Triomphe, which was like, Stuart had to convince me quite a lot to climb that, but it was so great when we got to the top because Paris traffic is insane, and we really enjoyed watching Paris traffic. It feels so weird that we went out for dinner, but we went for a really lovely dinner. We went to the Opera Garnier, and yeah, we had crepes at a place called Esmeralda because we were by Notre Dame, which obviously because of the fire was shut. But yeah, this was such a good week. I look back on this so fondly. I didn't feel very well when we got back from Paris, I think because I've been like crazy busy with work before, but I really hope we can go somewhere this year. Then we have the last week in January, and this kit is by Hello Petite Paper. So I put foil in this one yesterday, and it's really elevated it. I felt it was a bit plain before, and I was like, I don't know, like, does this spread even work? Because I really like Hello Petite Paper. I don't have a lot of her kits because it's a bit of a higher price point, and it's in Europe, so it's higher postage as well. So I don't have loads of her kits, and this one I think I got in a grab bag, so I didn't even have all the bits, but I actually think it's really cute. I'm really glad I used it. I didn't have any bottom washi, so this is some Planner Face washi with Tilly foil over it, and this is like normal washi, but actually it matches really well. I think I've swapped that out a lot, but the silver foil really makes that. I'm really happy. This was the week that I was doing some concerts raising money for Macmillan. So glad I got to do that because it's a charity really close to my heart anyway, but just like this would have been the last time I performed, so that's crazy to think that was in January, but that was a fantastic experience. I'm so glad I did it. I would love to do it again if they ever do it. So yeah, we've got some pretty good stuff happening that week. Life was still a bit crazy. I've just seen some stuff in here that, yeah, life was still a bit mental then, but it was good. Then we have the first week of February, and this is using a kit from Harriet Wright Designs, so it's kind of premium matte, but this bottom washi is from Plush Paperies. I think I got this kit in a grab bag from Harriet. I'm not sure I bought it or I got rid of the washi because I was using horizontal or whatever, but like I didn't have headers or anything, although Harriet's headers are an add-on, so I maybe wouldn't have had them, and so I didn't have any bottom washi, and I thought this was the closest match. I don't know if it matches that well. I feel like if I'd cut it in half and used a washi, though I don't know if I've got a washi like in this shade, but that might have helped. So it's not come out as cute as I would like, but I still think it's pretty cute. It maybe would benefit from some foil, some silver probably, so maybe I should go back and do that. But I think when I looked at it yesterday, I was like, oh, it's kind of fine without. So looking through plans, because we were still in the world then, I'd been cast in Jekyll and Hyde. I think I missed that, but that happened a few weeks before this, I think. So yes, we were doing a read through. It feels so crazy to think I would have been doing a show this year. It was quite a lot of events. Looking at the number of Shaken Cow milkshake, Shaken Cow, I love you and I miss you. But yeah, so pretty cute. Then we have Valentine's week. So this is from Planner Choco as well. I showed this in my favourite spread video as well, I'm pretty sure. So it was my first foil spread that I did at the time. And I know this would really not be to everyone's taste because it's so pink, but I really love pink and red spreads. And my Valentine's week this year, like in 2021, is going to be pink and red. And it's got gold foil, which just elevates it. And I had such a good week this week. Like, went with my dad to watch Mark Kermode, who's a film critic. We went to London to see him. Like, I was staying at Stuart's quite a lot at this point because it feels really weird to look back and see like sleep at Stuart's. I'm like, yeah, I live here, but I didn't live here then, so it feels weird to look back at that. Had a day off and was binge watching Taylor Tattoo Teacher Plans. That's still my life. And yeah, so for Valentine's Day I actually had a rehearsal, so I couldn't even spend Valentine's Day with Stuart, and then I was working Saturday morning, but then we went to Kensington Palace, which he arranged. We went to the Disney store, we had crepes, like, oh, it was such a lovely day. Oh, it's so cute. This is so nice to look back on. And this is so weird because I had so many less Disney stickers then. I've bought so many stickers this year. And so I would now have a Toy Story sticker. And also, at the top here, like, I didn't know what whiteout was at this point. Here, by Tipex. I moved to Tombow very quickly. Then we have the week of the 17th of February, and we went to Newcastle to see Stuart's family. We only managed twice this year. This was the first time. And this kit is from Plush Paperies, I'm pretty sure. And it's got some foil from Tilly. I didn't have the bottom washi. I'd probably got rid of it, so I had to add some bottom washi. But I'm really glad I used this kit because I do have a bit of a problem with using anytime kits. Like, I'm so obsessive about themes, and I have a whole album. My chunkiest album is anytime kits, and I really rarely use them. It's really bad. So I'm really glad I went ahead and used this one. I love purple and yellow together. I think it's such a beautiful colour combo. And yeah, this one's stunning. I'm so happy with how this came out. And it didn't necessarily need the foil, but I had this lemon foil from Tilly and I was like, well, I don't have any more lemon kits, so I'm going to use it. But yeah, it was a really lovely trip to Newcastle. We went to Durham, we went around the cathedral, and they had some ice sculptures that we got to see. And like, just thinking back to us, like, sitting having drinks at Cozy Club and stuff, like, it's just so lovely. So yeah, that was a really lovely week. Then we have the last week in February, and this is another kit from Harriet Wright Designs. I don't love how this one came out. I've been saving this kit for ages, and I don't know, Harriet's kits aren't always my style. Like, once I lay them down, I love how everyone else uses them, but they're not really my style. And I felt the boxes were a bit plain, so I added a lot of foil, and these are from Harriet as well, and they're maybe a bit much. It's maybe too pale, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's not one of my favourite spreads of the year, but it's okay. It maybe would have benefited being on like EC paper rather than Recollections paper, which is very white, and the kit's quite white. I don't know. But in terms of what was happening this week, I was still at rehearsals. I had a lot of work. This is one of my busy work weeks, so I was away a lot. I was staying overnight in hotels a lot. And then we watched Princess and the Frog and Brave. Nice. And Doctor Who. So yeah, still some good memories. Then we have the first week of March, and this is using a Strawberry Lime Designs kit, which was from the Planner Face Strawberry Lime Designs Christmas Countdown from 2019. This is one of my favourite spreads of all time. It was in my favourites video. I planned this in a Travelodge in Cardiff when I was away from work, and I did it live on Instagram. So the first time I'd ever done something live before I had a YouTube channel and everything. My phone was balanced on a light as a tripod. It was, yeah, but I have such fond memories of that. And I just love everything about how this came out. I adore this kit. It's blue and pink, which is some of my favourite colour combos. I love the double box. I love the flowers, like this art in particular. I really love this style. it's so beautiful. And just in general, like I got diagnosed with IBS that week, but other than that, like it's going away to Cardiff, even if it's for work, is always one of my highlights of the year, and I really miss going. I really want to be in Cardiff. I absolutely love going, and I can't wait. Like Stuart and I have said, if we're able to go anywhere, we'd go to Cardiff. Me and my mum want to go to Cardiff, so I hope we can go, because I just feel so at home there. I think I said it in the favourites video, but like if I was going to move, I would move to Cardiff. It's just it's a really weird thing to describe when I don't have any family from there, but I go there and I feel at home. It's really odd. So I really hope we can go. This was probably the trip when I lost my phone though. So I dropped my phone in Bristol. So like I think at Bristol Temple Meads, I realised I dropped my phone, and I was so panicked and didn't know what to do. And thankfully I had my iPad with me and my work phone, and I have Find My iPhone set up. So on my iPad I could see that I dropped it when I'd got off the bus, or it had been when I walked. I think it had fallen out my pocket, but quite a way back, probably like a 10-minute walk back. And I had a suitcase, I had bags, I had banners because I was away for work, and so I had to trek all my stuff back. Because I think I was convinced that it had been taken out of my pocket at the station, but then I was like calm enough to do Find My iPhone. So then I had my work phone like texting people being like, my phone has been stolen, like, you know, I'll let you know like if I get it back. And then I was walking around for over an hour trying to find my phone. Like, it wasn't where Find My iPhone said it was. I was looking everywhere. I was asking bus drivers because it was by a bus stop, and they were like, no, I've not seen your phone. There was a job centre there. I was going into the job centre. They hadn't seen it, but my iPhone kept saying it was in there. And so I kept going back in, and then in the end I got escorted out because they just thought I was being so annoying. And then thankfully this guy rang my work phone because I put a message on my personal phone saying, if you find this, can you ring this number? And they rang my work phone to say they had it, and they gave it back to me. So it was the most distressing hour of my life. But and this is also, I've not told this story either, but when we were in Paris I got mugged as well, and it was on an escalator, and I literally turned around to the guy and was like, no, give me my phone back. So like my phone had been for a lot. I've got a new one now, but it had been for a lot. So yeah, anyway, I'll move on. But I don't have many interesting stories from 2020, but that was one of them. So yeah, but a good week. Then we have the second week in March. I really like how this spread came out. So this is a kit from the Plump Planner, and I really love, like, I was big into the foil here. So we've got some gold foil. I think this is mostly from Paper Sheet Plans and Tilly, and I don't drink coffee, but I think the week is really cute. I really like the art. This was a very busy work week, but this is where, oh look there, I upgraded my phone. But the world was about to get crazy, like literally the next week. The world, oh no, it was here because I didn't go. We had an event on the Friday where me and my colleague were supposed to be going, and it was deemed like we shouldn't go to events together. So the world was starting to get crazy here. Yeah, I remember being on trying to be on a call here to work out like what we were going to do, because things were starting to be, you know, the world had basically started to shut down, but my work kept going for a while. And so it was at this point where I basically stopped seeing my parents, because my mum is in the like very vulnerable category, and I couldn't see her anymore because I was still at work. I was out and about, I was on trains, I was at events, and I had to protect her. That was my main priority. So I basically moved in with Stuart at this point. Which is really weird to think about that, but yeah, it was a crazy time. It's been a crazy year, and I was still at rehearsals, and we went out to Hertford for the day. That was such a nice day. Yeah, it feels crazy to think that we were out, and we this is when we saw Onward, and we were literally, there was like 4 other people in the cinema, because this was at the point where things were just odd, but because we were both still at work, it didn't feel as odd to us. We did not realize what was about to happen. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but we should have realized, because my brother and his girlfriend were over in China when it first happened, but we had no idea the world was gonna go crazy like that. But yeah, other than that, this was a good week. And so one of the last things I did, Emma and I went to see the Red Shoes in London. My mum and I went to see a show in Monday. Like, I used to go out all the time and go to shows all the time, and it feels so weird. But yeah, this was like the last time I saw my mum properly. Well, we have seen her since. We have been allowed, like when lockdown's been restricted, we have been in the house, but this was like the last time we like went outside anywhere. Yeah, and then here we go. This kit is from Planface, one of my favorite kits, the Lucky kit. But yeah, this was I started working home from here, and that was it, and we're week 1. And now we're on week 41. That's so crazy. But it's a cute week though. This foil is from Lily Blossom Designs. It's maybe a bit much with all the headers, but you know. And this was the first plan with me I did on YouTube. So you can go back and watch that. It's there. But in terms of this week, it was mostly just, yeah, was in coronavirus meetings at work, decided on the Tuesday that was it. We were going to stop going to events. And so work was crazy because we started closing everything down and stopping our events and moving stuff online, and it was busy. And then like this was when, you know, everything started moving online, like moving virtually. So like we watched Showstoppers, which is so good. If you haven't seen it, I totally recommend. It's like improv musicals. We watched Eugenius, like Stuart and I were still playing Villainous. Like, yeah, this was very much the peak lockdown time. And then we have this is a kit from the Hummingbird Planner. I think this is on YouTube as well. That I really love how this one came out. I think it's so cute. It was a kit I'd honestly had for like 2 years, but I think it's so cute, and I love the gold foil. I just did the bows from Harriet Wright Designs, and it's just so cute. Like this is where using driving stickers to drive to pick up medicine was exciting. We were doing some quiz nights. I was doing virtual Zumba. We were watching comedy. Events were online. Oh, we watched Ratatouille. Good musical. Oh, no, it's not a musical. God, I think it's a musical now. I don't know if any of you follow like the TikTok Ratatouille musical stuff, but I now see Ratatouille as a musical, not a Disney film. Mando. Watching Mando. Yeah. So I think that's a really cute week. Then we have, we're going into April here. And this kit's from Elizabeth Plans. I love this kit. It's so cute. She is so pretty. She's one of my favourite fashion girl boxes ever. So week 3 of lockdown, FaceTiming my friends, was doing some stuff on Monzo. Like when I get paid, I do sort of a load of stuff on Monzo. We went for a walk. That was really nice. And did this start the Disney quizzes? We did 12 weeks of Disney quizzes, and we did those on FaceTime with Emma. So yeah, this was the first one because we didn't do it with Emma, and then we did all the rest with them. So we would be on FaceTime and do them. We were watching Friday Night Dinner. We finished Sabrina season 2. We were watching Heaven, such a good show. Friday Night Dinner season 6. That shows how fast we got through that, because Stuart had never seen any of Friday Night Dinner, so we watched from the beginning, and season 6 is the final series. So that's pretty epic. Then we have the 6th onwards of April, and this kit's from Lily Blossom Designs. I included this one in my spreads that I don't love video because the colours were not very me, and it didn't come out how I wanted, and I was so disappointed because I was so excited to have a week off work. Work has been crazy this year, so hectic, and I was so excited to not be at work. And I think I felt disappointed because I've been saving this kit, and like this box literally looks like me. I would wear pajamas like that. I wear my hair up like that. And it just didn't come out how I wanted it to. The colours just didn't really work, and it was disappointing, but it was a good week. I watched a lot of Disney Plus, which is good. Made the most of it. I had a phone call with a colleague for like hours. Watched Tilly's live plan with me, so I love that Tilly was doing those during, I mean she still does them now, but it was like a great thing she started doing during lockdown to keep us entertained. And this is when I was doing loads of sticker sorting while watching Hell's Kitchen. Like I did all my reusable sticker sorting during this time, and I would sit in the conservatory a lot of the time and binge do it because it was nice weather. So yeah. Then we have the week of the 13th of April. So Easter week was actually the week before, but because I was off work I used the other kit, so I only used one Easter kit, which is a shame because I do have one saved now, and I feel like I'm gonna love Easter Art that comes out this year and not really know what to do. But this kit's from Strawberry Lime Designs, and I love it. This is a really lovely week. I love the pastel. I love the boxes. I did rose gold foil, which I think actually works really well. And these boxes are from Stella Bow Sticker Co. with these Easter ones. And these are so cute. In terms of what I was doing this week, more online work. We watched Curtains the musical. That was really good. And we were watching Sex Education at this point. It's such a good show. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. It's so freaking good. I absolutely recommend. And this is when Andrew Lloyd Webber was doing musicals, so we were watching Phantom of the Opera. So that was good. And we were baking then. So we were baking scones. And we did a Harry Potter quiz with my friends. We had a FaceTime with my friend Alana. So yeah, this was a cute week. And then we have the week of the 20th of April. I'm going to count this kit as being from the Plump Planner because the boxes run I'm in love with that toolbox. The washi is from Paper Sheet Plans though, and some of the boxes are from a shop that's no longer open, so I'll count it as being a Plump Planner week. Also, this is something that I was doing during lockdown that I'd kind of started a couple of weeks before, but I'm using mostly full boxes from Planner Face. I like to have a quote box there in the sidebar now. And you can tell, like, the beginning half of the year, I was using my sidebars a bit more functionally, but here I'd moved to just full on like memory planning, although I was still habit tracking at this point, which I do for the majority of the year, to be fair. But yeah, and this foil, the gold the green foil is from Lily Blossom Designs, and the rose gold foil is like the hearts from Tilly. And I really love this. Is my first mixed metal spread, but it came out so cute. I got this green foil and then was like, when am I ever going to use green foil? It doesn't go with any spreads, but it went with this spread. So it's really cute. I like this one a lot. This was a very creative week for me. In terms of plans, it looks pretty average. Like online events, collect medication, see mum and dad from the door, like from the garden, watch Mandalorian. Look how well Baby Yoda matches the spread. And then we have the run of the Planner Face kits. So I'd only used one Planner Face kit before then, and then the rest of this planner is very heavy Planner Face, because the stay-at-home art, it spoke to me. And you'll notice, like, I don't even feel I've really addressed that, but so much of my art this time was stay-at-home art. I feel like when I look back at this planner, I will really remember what lockdown felt like by looking in my planner. And I really like that. That's the best thing about memory planning, is that your planner is a reflection of what was happening at that time, and it will be so good to look back on in years to come. So yeah, so this was the first week, and this was using the Cozy Home kit, which is one of my favorites ever. It's just I love the pastel purple, and it's so cute, and it's got silver foil as well, which is just stunning. It works so well. And at this point I was planning very much for me. I wasn't doing it on YouTube at this point, but I was really enjoying just sitting on the sofa planning through the week. It was really good. I have really fond memories of being in my planner at this time. So that was very cute. We watched Coco. Good movie. Oh, and we were watching 12th Night. So the National Theatre was streaming shows as well. So we watched 12th Night with Tamsin Gregg because she's amazing. Again, Baby Yoda matching the spread very well. We did a Gilmore Girls quiz, which we absolutely tanked, even though we're both big fans, Emma and I. So yeah, this was a really good week. Then we have the week of the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. This is another kit from Planner Face. I included this one in my favourite spread. It was quite hard to pick which spreads from this time to include, because I actually love them all, this run of like a month of spreads. But I think this was my favourite, because it was the one I expected to love the least, and I just think it came out so well. But I explained it all in that video, so you can go watch. But yeah, this was just a gorgeous week. We were watching Benedict Cumberbatch in Frankenstein with National Theatre. We watched Original Mulan, Atlantis Lost Empire. Because we were doing the Disney quizzes, it gave us a focus of things to watch in the evenings, because you would research for the quizzes, so it was quite good. This is when we've booked our holiday to go to Ibiza this summer for Stuart's sister's wedding. I really hope it can happen for everyone's sake. Stuart was doing some baking, rhubarb crumble. We watched Big Hero 6, one of my favourite Disney movies of all time. Like, it's so good. It promotes women in tech. It promotes women being fearless. It promotes science in general. It promotes wearing a seatbelt while driving, even in a car chase. Like, it's such a good film. It's one of my favourites. I saw it every time. Like, Baymax, I love you. So this was a really good week. Then we have the week of the 11th, and this is using another kit from Planner Face, and this is the one that gives me the Lion King vibes. That's what I always say, because I feel like these look like little paw prints, and she just gives me Lion King vibes. I don't know why, it just does. Like, the colours are just really Lion King to me. So again, this is one of my favourite weeks, and it was using gold foil this time. So I tried to mix up the foil through the planner, so we're trying to alternate. It didn't always work, but yeah, this one was so cute. We were trying to, this was before Gusto, but we were trying to make things that were a bit different, because we were at home all the time. So like, we made a gnocchi bake. We were watching The Good Place. So I started watching The Good Place, and I thought, like a couple of years ago, thought it was rubbish. Honestly, you really have to stick with it. And once you get to the end of the season 1, it's like the most insane twist in television ever, and then you're completely hooked. So we binged it so quickly. I really loved it. That was a really good part of this year. I was still watching Hell's Kitchen. I was in wax melt heaven at this point, and started ordering them, and then never looked back. Yeah, this was a good week. Then we have the week of the 18th, and this is a kit from Paper Sheet Plans. I love this week. So this was when I was kind of getting to a point where I was like, you know, we're going to be at home for a while. We're on week 10. You have to accept this is not temporary anymore and you need to be working out. And I was doing some workout classes but not doing enough, so my aim this week was to do 4 workout classes, and I did it. So clearly this week worked. I have not achieved that any other week. But this, yeah, I absolutely adore this. So this was a silver foil spread, and silver really lifted this kit, even though it was stunning anyway. The headers are from Planner Face, and the date covers are from Planner Face, but everything else, like the base of the kit, is paper sheet plans. Yeah, just so cute. I look back on these set of weeks, even though this wasn't Planner Face, it went really well with the spreads in this run. Then we have this one, which it's a bit hard to say who this kit is, whether it's Pump Planner or Planner Face. So I'll mark it for both of them, because it basically is using a freebie from Planner Face, which is kind of these bits, but the bottom washi, the date covers, the deco, these boxes are from the Plump Planner. And I'm so glad I got to tie this in together, because alone this kit was basically just lemons, and I was like, it's not varied enough, it's, you know, it's not enough for me. But it goes, the colors are a perfect match for these freebies, and this is one of my proudest spreads. I think this one was in my favorites video. It's one of my proudest spreads because I it challenged me to be a bit more creative, and I think it came out really well. So I look back very fondly on week 11 of lockdown, and we were watching, it was like an Ariel themed week, so we'd watch Little Mermaid 2, which is one of my favourite movies. I talk about it endlessly in one of my plan with me's. I think this is Halloween kit one. Yeah, so this was a good week, apart from I wasn't feeling very well, but we did a lot of cute stuff this week. So then we have the week of the 1st of June, and this is using a kit from Morello Papery. So Emily's kits come with foil already in it. It doesn't come out, like, again, I think it's like the style doesn't quite suit my planning style, but I do think it's still cute. Maybe silver foil would have benefited me more in this, but then the gold really works with the pink, so I don't know. But it's cute. It was another stay-at-home week. Did some cute stuff. I did some working out stuff. We had a birthday lunch for my colleague. We watched Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, because I'd never seen Maleficent, but the films are really good. So I would absolutely recommend those. So yeah. Then we have another Plan Face kit. So this is the week of the 8th of June. This box does not go, which is really annoying because I just couldn't find a box that went. But yeah, this is a kit that I got in an oops bag. So the bottom washi is from Fab Planner Print, or Paper Sheet Plans, I think. So yeah, I had to bring in quite a lot for this spread, but I think it works really well. And if I wasn't doing stay-at-home themed weeks, I probably never would have used this kit, even though it's super cute. So I'm kind of glad for the stay-at-home, because it meant I did use some of my anytime kits. And I do think that this week came out really cute. In terms of plans, much the same. What a rubbish film. Belle's Enchanted World. Was, yeah, doing some normal workout stuff, was in my feelings a bit. We had a halloumi wrap. We were watching Community by this point, we'd moved on. And yeah, so a kind of typical week really. Then we have the week of the 15th of June, and this is using a kit from Paper Sheet Plans, and it was my first time using bougie boxes, which are from Rose Coloured Days, which, like, sometimes I look back and think it's a bit much, but actually it was really cute. This is a stunning kit. It's, to me, this kit epitomises what lockdown was like. Cooking, baths. I don't bath as much now, but I was bathing a lot then. I didn't read, but like binging Netflix, yoga. I was doing a bit of yoga at this time. Like, this is, yeah, this is absolute peak lockdown, week 14. I honestly think this week is stunning. While we were in the depths of Disney Plus by this point, like Great Mouse Detective. Again, we were still watching Community. Community took us a while to get through because there's just a lot of episodes in like 6 series. And we made some scones for my dad because it was Father's Day. So yeah, cute. And then this is from Print Petticoat Bandit, so a printable. And this is the week of the 22nd of June, and this is a Black Lives Matter kit. Again, I will look back on this planner and think it's really reflective of what happened this year, because the Black Lives Matter movement was such a big part of the year. And I wanted to make sure that was documented in my planner. I added some gold foil just to kind of, you know, to celebrate what people were doing around BLM and the movements that were made at this time. There is still so much work to go, so much more room to grow. But the fact that these discussions were happening was just huge progress. So this week, as much as possible, I tried to use stickers of a darker skin tone. It wasn't always possible if I didn't have the right sticker, but I tried as much as I could. This is also the week that I became a PR girl for Planner Face, so it's been another huge achievement for me of 2020. I never believed I would ever be good enough to be on someone's PR team, and to be on Anna's PR team, like my favourite shop, and to promote her is just, yeah, it's a big deal. Other things, again, we're in the depths of Disney Plus, because this Disney quiz, the person who runs it is a really big fan, so she does include stuff from the lesser known movies. So we watched Oliver and Company and Treasure Planet. We're watching Jedi Temple, which I don't know if you've seen it. It's on YouTube. It's like a it's like Temple Run, but kids dressed in Star Wars outfits, and it's honestly one of the worst things, but it's so entertaining. We love it a lot. Then we have week of 4th of July, and this is one of my fave spreads. So we've got some silver foil and some red from Tilly. It's so beautiful. This is using the USA kit, but the bottom washi is from the Plum Planner, because I got rid of the bottom washi, but it's the same art. And I'm so pleased I used this. Like, it's muted but bright, and I love that. This was when Hamilton came out on Disney Plus. Yes. I've watched it 3 times. I had a day off, I was watching Monsters University, and this is when I started running. Was this my first week running? Yeah, that was my first run. So yeah, up Race for Life goal. Okay, so this is when I started running. Yeah, so this year I also ran I did Couch to 5k for Race for Life. I raised £600 for cancer research, which was amazing, and definitely one of my biggest achievements of this year. So yeah, this is when I started running. That's epic. I'm really glad that, again, that's marked in here. Other stuff, you know, we were watching Celebrity MasterChef, one of my favourite shows. Into the Woods we watched. So yeah, that was a really good week. Then we have the week of the 6th of July using a Poppy Willow Co kit. And I included this in the video of spreads that I'm most disappointed by, because I just think I want her kits to be my style so badly. I love what they look like, and I love when I see people planning them, but it isn't my style. And I'd been saving this kit, and so my theme for July, other than 4th of July, was like kits I love and have been saving, and I was just really disappointed with this week because I don't think it looks like me. I don't know. I think I maybe explained it better in that video, but like whenever I show it to Emma, she's like, no, it's so cute. But yeah, it's a real shame. It was dreadful. The New Lady and the Tramp. What a film. I went live in the Planner Face Facebook group about my reusable album. So yeah, there's some cute stuff in here. It's just, I think that this kit, like her style doesn't benefit from character stickers, and I use a lot of character stickers. So it's a real shame, but I mean, maybe it's not so bad when I look back at it. But yeah, I had some bougie boxes in there as well. So it's a lot of foil, because her kits come with a lot of foil as well. Then we have the week of the 13th of July, and this is using a kit from Lily Blossom Designs. And again, this week, like, I used so much hollow foil, and I really rarely use hollow. I've also got a little bit of the pink sparkle from Tilly, but I rarely use hollow, and I just think this week is a bit bright. It's a bit full on. It's a lot of square boxes, and I'm a bit more of a rounded boxes person, and it was a week I was so excited for, that when after I finished it, I was like, this is a bit bright, but it's, you know, I'd still think it's cute. I don't look back on it like terribly. It's like, I don't know how much the camera is going to pick this up, but it's very foily. Then we have the week of the 20th of July, and this is using a kit from Planner Choco. This is a printable, I think, rather than a physical one. And this one, I love how this came out. I used this one because it was kind of like garden party themed, and this is the week before my birthday, and I just felt that, yeah, in the run up to my birthday, this was a really cute week, and this was my first Planner Face freebie, so I love that that's featured in this week. And I used bougie boxes, I used gold foil. It just, yeah, I think this one came out so cute. It's definitely one of my favorites to look back on, and this is when we started watching all the Marvel movies, so we haven't finished. Well, we might finish before 2021. We've got probably 5 or 6 films left to go, and Stuart's off between Christmas and New Year, so we might get there. I also decided to watch Gilmore Girls Year in the Life, which I've only ever seen once, and I decided to commit to it again. I actually enjoyed it much more the second time around. I hated it first time around, but I was a different person in 2016 when it came out than I am now. I'm in a very different place in life, but yeah, I do think this is a cute week. And then we have the week of the 27th, and this is from Paper Candy Print, I think. And this is my birthday week. And this is my first time doing an extender box, because there was quite a lot that happened on my birthday. Stuart made my birthday so special. I'm so grateful to him because he drove and got me Nando's, and he bought me amazing presents. He bought me SPC kits. Like, there was one that I knew I was getting, and then he also surprised me with 2 foil wiggles and a Wicked kit, which I just never thought I would own. He cut like Wicked shaped Disney shaped food, and it was just lovely. This was such a lovely day, and I'm so grateful to everyone who sent cards and presents and well wishes and everything. Yeah, and I used light pink foil, which I think is from Lily Blossom Designs. That's from Strawberry Lime Designs, that little bow. I think it came out really cute. I love the art for this kit. I wanted to go for Disney because I dressed in Disney and we had Disney music on, and it was, yeah, kind of a little bit like Disneyland at home, I guess. Not quite, but that was kind of what we were going for. Then we have the first week of August, and this is using the SPC kit that Stuart bought me for my birthday, and this is using my first and only, I think, sideways extender boxes, because we just did a lot that weekend. Oh, this is when we were allowed to see people, so Emma came over, and we watched Coco and Dumbo. We played Villainous. We saw Stuart's brother and his girlfriend. Yeah, this is lovely. This is such a cute week. And so SPC kits are glossy, but I actually really like her glossy. Like, it's not annoying glossy. This was very cute. Like, I used just the odd touch of silver foil, but I felt the kit stood pretty well on its own. And this box is my favourite thing. Like, a lot of UK shops did this art, but Andrea included Disney ears and wax melts, and it just summed up the year for me. So I wanted to make sure that I had that box, which is why I got it from SPC. Then we have another planner face kit. This is the Sunshine kit, I think. This is a really old kit. You would not be able to get this now. And this is UKPA washi here. So this is like my mental time at work, hence all the post-it notes. But I'm glad I used such a bright kit for such a crazy time at work. So I watched Hamilton again, and fell asleep on the sofa. I didn't even finish it because I was just so knackered. I worked so many hours. This period of work, like my August working hours were frigging mental. It was insane. So that was mostly tears before bedtime. I was honestly broken by this point. It really was not my finest time. Yeah, it was a difficult time, but you know, we were still watching Community. That was cute. But yeah, I do think this week came out really cute though. Then we have, I'm pretty sure this kit is Planner Choco as well, but a printable one. And this is called Tiki Paradise, I think. And I went for this kit because it's Emma's birthday on this day. So I wanted a summery kit, but one that was still Disney themed and kind of celebrated our friendship, because so much of our year for me and Emma has been like sitting on FaceTime doing Disney quizzes. So this was cute. I added some gold foil. These are from Stella Bow Sticky Co. I don't think she does them anymore, but I love them, Brianna. Bring them back. They're so cute. And yeah, I was watching Gilmore Girls, which I didn't finish this time round. I mostly like the beginning series of Gilmore Girls. Like seasons 1, 2 and 3 are my favourite. Once Rory goes to college, I'm less interested. But yeah, this is cute. This planner face quote that goes really well with this week. This was cute. I don't know who this one is from. It's a printable, so I'm not sure. It's paper something, but I think, yeah, I can't remember, sorry guys. But yeah, this is like one of the only times we went out of the house, and we went up to Newcastle to see Stuart's family over the bank holiday weekend. And we went to Alnwick Gardens. That was lovely. And yeah, we went out for drinks and food. But I think this was a time where I realised like the world is about to go back into lockdown, because restrictions had started to ease a bit by this point. And when we were out in Newcastle, like there was people everywhere, and I was like, the world is not ready. We're not where I thought we were. And everything went back into lockdown after that. And it's, yeah, been pretty hard since then. But yeah, and I was so excited to use this kit. Like, this is one of the reasons why I got into printables, is because of this kit, but I actually don't love it. I think it's a bit better. I added some gold foil, and the washi, like I must not have liked the bottom washi, so I added some different ones, and so it kind of brings it together, but it's just, yeah, it didn't come out quite as well as I'd hoped it would. Then we have the first week of September, and this is using a printable from Petticoat Bandit, and it's like a Monsters Inc. Monsters University themed. I thought this was good to show transitioning back into term, and it's cute. The colours are really cute. And I added a bit of silver foil just to sort of accent it. But yeah, I'm really glad I used this one. In terms of what we did, we had some Greek takeaway. I think we had halloumi. I don't really remember, but probably if we ordered Greek, we had halloumi. But there doesn't look to be like much of note in that week. Oh, this is when I started binge watching Super Carlin Brothers Harry Potter theories. That was mostly what we were doing. Then we have another Planner Choco kit, and this is like a Star Wars themed one, which many people probably used for Valentine's Day, but I used it for our anniversary. So our anniversary is here, and yeah, it's like Star Wars, like Stuart's really into Star Wars, and so it felt like a good kit to use. And when I went to Disney on my own last December, I bought us back like Han and Leia mugs and stuff, so it was cute. So I felt this one was a good one to use, and again, it's really pink, but I absolutely love it, and I love the silver foil. It's friggin' beautiful. So yeah, for our anniversary it was really nice. We didn't go anywhere because we went away the following week, but we like had afternoon tea and we just played games, and yeah, we went for a walk and stuff, and it was lovely, and he bought me some beautiful flowers. Yeah, this was a really lovely week. And then we have Planner Face Kit Leaves, and this I think I showed this one in I think the Planner Face flip through spread, or my favourite spread. I can't remember where I showed this one, but it didn't have foil then, and I said there it would really benefit from foil, and honestly it did. I got this foil from Tilly specifically for this kit, and it's really lifted it. It's so beautiful. I just love it. It's so orange. And it inspired my freebie for like my second Planner Face freebie for like the 3 months of my term between like October and New Year. And this was lovely. Yeah, we went away to Newark and we went to a lodge, so it was like the most socially distanced we could get, and an area of the world that was a lot less infected than other places, and it was lovely. I'm so glad we went, and it had a hot tub, which was amazing. And yeah, it was a really, really lovely to look back on that. And this is when we were like very in with Gusto here. I think we have been for a few weeks by this point probably, but yeah, so like I mark every time we do a Gusto meal, so it's like because we don't have much else in our life, right? And then yeah, this was the only time I've been to London since then. And I haven't been back since, because London is not ready for people to be there, but this was cute. And then we have the week of the 21st to the 27th of September. And again, I don't remember who this kit is from. Oh, it's going to bug me again. It's a printable. I think it's Paper Crown Planner. I think it's Paper Crown Planner. No. That other one is Paper Crown Planner. The one I didn't know. This one is White Rose Printables. Yeah, okay. Right, we're there, guys. We're there. So yeah, the other one that I didn't know who it was from, that's from Paper Crown. And this one is from White Rose Printables. And this is a Star Wars themed kit because this week was Stuart's birthday week and I did a Star Wars themed day. Like his gifts were all Star Wars themed. I mean, I made him a cheesecake, which was not Star Wars themed, but a pretty good thing. I'd never made a cheesecake before, and Stuart said it was really good, so I'm pleased. But yeah, it was really good. We did like Star Wars escape rooms, and we had Star Wars Lego and stuff, and I was dressed as R2-D2 because like Stuart just like, you know, lets me be rogue with my Disney loving, and I literally bought R2-D2 ears and an R2-D2 dress. But yeah, this was cute. It's a very full-on kit. Like, it's so dark, and I used like blue, green and red foil, but I do think it's cute, and it really, you know, I would know it was Stuart's birthday week when I was flicking through this. Anna and Stuart share a birthday week, so you know, you're very lucky, Anna. But yeah, so that was cute. Oh, and this was when we went to the Luna Drive-In cinema. We went to see the Joker. That was really good. It was really nice to, you know, go out for a day. Then we have the week of the 28th of October, or the first week of October, 28th of September, and this is using a kit from Strawberry Lump Designs, and this is like University of Stickers themed, because this is kind of when my workplace went back to term properly. This kit's so cute. I added a bit of silver foil yesterday because I thought it maybe could be lifted a bit, because it's very pastel, and I think compared to the week before, this week looks really oddly pastel, and it's the only pastel kit I used like in this half of the year, so it does look a bit odd, but I think well, until December, but I think it's cute still. Looking through, like, I was doing curly girl method by this point, started washing my hair, doing curly girl, and yeah, we watched a Judy Garland stream, but like, and we started watching Among Us, or playing Among Us, maybe that might be playing Among Us, but yeah, there's probably not like loads to note at this point. And then this is a Planner Choco printable, and this is a cocoa themed kit because we're moving into Halloween spreads, and I used pink sparkle foil and the blue Barbados blue from Tilly, which were exclusive foils. it's so bright and I love it. It's so vibrant, it's so colourful, and I never really knew where I was going to use the pink sparkle foil. Like, I really loved it but didn't know when to use it, but this week like really benefited. We were watching Emily in Paris. Oh, Bake Off, I miss you, you really helped get me through. And we were watching The Boys, which is a really good show on Amazon. It's not my normal kind of show, but it's excellent. And yeah, I was binging Emily in Paris at this point. This was a cute week. And then we have the week of the 12th of October, and this is also a printable. I really got into printables this year. I like to buy printables of art I can't buy from shops mostly. And this is yeah, this is like a Harry Potter themed week. I actually don't love how this came out. I was so excited to use it because it's so different, and she is so cute and she is so cute, but it's just so bright. Like, the colors are just, it's a lot, and I don't love it as much as I thought I would, which is a real shame because I honestly was so excited to use it. I used this more of the green foil because, again, there's not that many spreads where the green foil works with. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame because I don't love it as much as I thought I would. Then we have the week of the 19th of October, and this is using another kit from Elizabeth Plans, and I love this one. The plan with me for this one is up on my spread. This is when I got a bit back into doing plan with me's, though this is the cursed plan with me, and I filmed it, like, I did the voiceover for this 5 times. But yeah, it was cute, and it came out really well. It, again, like, so bright. Everything at this time of year was so bright, but I do love how this one came out. I've not got any foil on here because I'm not sure it needs it. Pink sparkle would match perfectly, so I could add a bit maybe. I don't know, let me know what you guys think because I'm not sure whether it needs it or not. Look, we're a week 32 by this point. And then we have Halloween week, which is Planner Face. Again, this is up on my channel, and this was another extender box because I was binging Christmas movies on this day. And also, like, because it's Halloween and my dad's birthday, that takes up like a whole box on its own. But yeah, I love this kit. I have added a bit of silver foil since the plan with me, just some touches just to lift it a bit, but this one's so cute. It's such a cute week. Then we have the week of the 2nd of November, and this is using a kit from Planner Face. This plan with me is up on my channel. This is using freebies from Christmas in July, and I love these freebies. So we're moving more into the pastel now. I had to, the colourful spreads were lovely, but they were a bit much, so I dropped a bit more into the pastel. And this is from Paper Sheet Plans, this bottom washi, I think. No, Fab Planner Print. Yeah, this came out cute. It was some of my favourite art that Anna's ever done. Like, it was my favourite set of freebies. So I'm really cute. And I was in my feelings a lot this week. It was firework night, like bonfire night. And fireworks are some of my favourite things of all time. And I really struggled not being able to go out and see fireworks. So this was a bit of a rough week. Then I'm going to skip the week after this. I'm just not going to show it. So, and then we get into the annoying plan with me's. So what happened is, at this point, I have batch planned like 6 weeks worth of plan with me's, and I laid down this one first because I was like, Anna printed this one especially for me, this Thanksgiving kit, because I just missed out on it the first time. I didn't realise how much I loved it, and now I've got it, and I do love how it came out. But I laid it down, and then I went to plan the week before, and I thought, I can't find the plans for this week. Where have they gone? And what I realised is that I had taken the wrong notes that I had, and I put in the notes, so this should have been like Black Friday, but I had written the week before's notes on this week, and the whole thing was already done. The kit was down, every bit of planning was in. So what I have done is I just took off the date dots, and I've put the right date dots in this week. So technically the plans are still correct. This is a Black Friday, and it's not Black Friday's plans, but I think it's all right. So this is technically the next week, week 36. And yeah, this is using the Thankful kit from Planner Face, and it's gorgeous. I love how it came out. So I only literally planned this one like 2 days ago, but it's so cute. And then the week after this, week 37 of lockdown, is also from Planner Face, and is using, maybe these are the Christmas in July freebies, or these are some other freebies. I don't know what sale they're from. Anna's birthday sale, actually, I think. The bottom washi, this bit is from Elizabeth Plans, but this bit's from Planner Face. This box doesn't quite work, but I literally didn't have anything else that works. I did struggle a bit to do this week. I don't love how it came out as much as I really hoped I would, because I'm obsessed with her. But what happened is that the freebies, I didn't have as many of them, and so I didn't have any I only had this bottom washi that matched, and it just, yeah, there was not really enough boxes, so I had to kind of build a bit of a weird thing over here, and it's a shame because I was honestly so excited to use this week, but I had to bring in a lot. It's not awful, I'm just, yeah, I didn't love it as much as I thought I would, but it's still cute. And so yeah, then we'll skip past that one. Then we have the first week of December using this gorgeous kit from Planner Choco, which I've been saving for ages, because I had another kit which was like similar art from Plush Paperies, and I laid it down and then didn't ever plan that week because of like life stuff that was happening, and I had so much regret. So I didn't want to use this kit, which is honestly one of my favorites ever, until I was really ready to make sure I was definitely going to plan in it. So yeah, I'm so thrilled I got to use this one. I feel like this one might benefit from some silver foil, and I used an extender box here because Emma and I were on call for a lot of this day, just like watching films together on Netflix. So we watched quite a few, and I watched some on my own as well, so that needed an extender. But this just came out so gorgeous. I really honestly love how this came out. Then we have the week of the 7th, and this is using a kit from Morello Papery, which I've had for a couple of years, I think. And again, like, her kits come inbuilt with foil, so we've got some gold foil here. My planner, like, look how chunky it is now. We're having to like lift it up so you can see. So yeah, this I swapped this one in really last minute. I was going to use an entirely different kit, and then I kept looking at it. I was like, I'm not sure. I don't feel ready to plan in this kit. It doesn't feel right. And then I just flicked through my winter album, and I was like, this is the one, because this is the my nan, who is no longer with us, would have been 100, and this kit reminds me of her. I don't really know why. I just think like she would have liked it, and so I actually thought this was perfect for this week. I had to bring in quite a bit. I didn't have date covers because Emily's kits, being foil, are a higher price point, so I only buy the sort of mini kit versions, and it doesn't come with the date covers, so I had to bring in some planner face ones which match averagely. So it's not awful, and it's not my normal style, like, because Emily's kits are a bit different, but I do still think it's really cute. Then we have this kit from Elizabeth Plans. I wanted to do this one, and it matches the being like the 3rd week of December. It matches the 3rd week of October being the Nightmare Before Christmas kit. So like nobody else will ever know that, but I think it's cute. And now you all know, but I think it's cute. And yeah, I love this one. I originally didn't buy it because I wasn't sure I would ever use it, and then I bought it in the Christmas in July sale. I thought, no, you've just got to go for it, and I'm so pleased I used it. It's so lovely and pastel, and it comes, you got so many extra boxes, and I had a freebie, and so I have a lot of leftovers from this one, but it's so cute. I added some pink foil from Lily Blossom Designs, and I think that's lifted it a bit, which is cute. And then that's it, guys. Like, we're here. We're on this week. We're here. We're on Christmas Eve. So this kit's from Planner Face. So I've laid down the base so you could see which kit I was using. This is the Joy kit, which came out this year, and I've added some foil from Tilly, but I haven't back planned this week yet. I will do it probably like Boxing Day or something, but it's cute. And we're here. I can't believe we're here. And then I will be planning the week that goes into New Year, because I have 2 New Year's kits. So I'm going to do one in my new memory planner for next year, and then one in here, and they're both from Planner Face. So I'll give Planner Face another little point here because yeah, Anna's featured quite a bit in my planner this year. But yeah, I wanted to use traditional colours for Christmas because these are the colours of our Christmas tree. So yeah, I'm going to tally up now, like how many kits I've used from each person, so you can see. Okay, so the results are, so shops where I only use one kit is Paper Crayon Planner, SPC, Paper Candy Art or Prints, Poppy Willow Co., Hello Petite Paper, I've written my notes really poorly, Hummingbird Planner. Those were all the ones. Then next is the 2s. We had White Rose Printable, I used 2. Plush Paperies, Lily Blossom Designs, Paper Sheet Plans, Morello Papery, and Print Petticoat Bandit. Then 3, where I used 3 kits from them, were Strawberry Lime Designs, the Plump Planner, and Elizabeth Plans. And then the next one was 8, which was Planner Choco, and then 15, which was Planner Face. I did also have another planner this year, which was mostly Planner Face, like by far. I think there's maybe like 1 week where I didn't use Planner Face, and that's like my everyday planner. I don't really intend to flip through that one. I only used it from August, and I'm retiring it. So I've planned my last week. It's the one that's up on my channel now using the Christmas Eve art from Planner Face. But I'm retiring that planner now, and it will not be in my planner stack for next year because it was very much a temporary fix, and with the stuff that went on with EC, you know, I'm happy to be able to retire that planner now. So yeah, I don't know whether you guys would like me to do a planner stack video. I'm only using 2 planners next year, so I had planned to do one, and then I was like, is it interesting for me to tell you the 2 planners I'm using? But like, if you want me to do it, I totally will. It'll probably be like a 5-minute video. It'll be pretty easy to film. But yeah, that's it. So as I said, there will be a video up tomorrow, which is a surprise, and I'm not going to give any more away than that. As I said, I'll link to all of the shops, like normally where I get my functionals and foils from and stuff, and I will link to all of these shops for the kits down below as well. Yeah, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you would. And you can also find me over on Instagram at peace.love.plan. I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. I know that for so many people it's not going to look normal. I'm in tier 4, so my Christmas is in some of the most affected in the UK, but we are doing this to protect everyone. Having lost someone recently to COVID, I now fully understand how important it is to stay at home. So please stay safe over the Christmas holidays. Enjoy time with your loved ones if you can see them in person. If it's virtual, make the most of it. It's a Christmas like no other, but we will get through this together. So yeah, right, that's me off my soapbox. Thank you so much for all your support. I hope you enjoyed tomorrow's video if you watch it, and otherwise I will see you guys sometime soon. Bye.